Good Wednesday evening to you, this 18th of December 2013. I'm WeatherRanger.com meteorologist Mike Griffith, and I am here to discuss the warm-up that's on the way. 1 week today is going to be Christmas, and it's definitely not going to feel like it here in the Northeast as temperatures will soar into the mid-60s and even high as 70 degrees. High pressure right now building into the southeastern part of the United States, and this ridge will become stronger through the weekend, which will be pumping a lot of warmer air up into the northeast from the southern tier of the United States. Right now in infrared satellite imagery, we can see the jet stream over the western part of the United States. Currently, the pattern was a ridge in the west and a trough in the east, which was causing much of our cold temperatures. In fact, our Arctic chill early in the month slowly moderated into a normal winter temperature feel over here in the northeastern part of the United States. The pattern was the ridge in the west like this, and then the trough down like this. What will happen is this will change, and it will become a trough, as you can see it trying to build over here, coming into the west coast, which will change the pattern in the west to a trough, and then like this, gradually a change over to a ridge in the east. So what does that mean for us? That just means any snow that's on the ground here in Philadelphia, anywhere in the Northeast, probably up into New England, will begin to melt, and we might even be able to see our lawns once again as the warm-up will bring significantly warmer temperatures. Right now, it's kind of chilly out there, even chilly down here in North Carolina. It's off the map, but I'm down here in Wilmington, and let's see if we can see it on this map. Nope. But I'm down here in Wilmington and was out for a walk, and it's chilly down here, even in North Carolina. However, temperatures that are chilly right now will slowly moderate, and it will start to get warmer, and it'll feel like fall again across much of the northeast United States. It's a little chilly here in the Philadelphia area, currently between 30 and 40 degrees. 30 degrees at the airport right now, 19 up in Allentown, 23 up in Middletown, which is Harrisburg, and that's cold. Right now down here in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is the south, the beginning of the tropical latitudes, it was 36 degrees, so it's still cold. But this is going to change, and I will show you exactly how that's going to change over time. Again, chilly temperatures tonight, lows in the 20s across Philly. Through tomorrow, the highs will begin to see the warm up in the Northeast, especially Philly, as highs are predicted by the models here in the upper 40s, 47 degrees, and 57 degrees, and even 62 degrees down around DC on Saturday. This is probably going to be a little underdone. I would push 63, 64 in DC, and maybe even as high as 60 on Saturday. So you're definitely not going to need the scarves and the hats and the gloves and the heavy jackets here in the Northeast. And if you're like me, you're wearing shorts even when it's 40 degrees outside, so it's going to be uncomfortable if you overdress too much. If you go to the mall, make sure you leave your heavy clothes behind, or maybe even leave your jacket in the car if you go to the King of Prussia Plaza, Montgomery Mall, Plymouth Meeting Mall, Coventry Mall, doing any of your holiday shopping at the outlets. You're not going to need to bundle up at all this weekend. In fact, you're going to want to dress down a little bit to compensate for the weather. So let's see, on Sunday, the highs are pushing 70 degrees, upper 70s into Virginia and North Carolina, and 76 degrees. Am I reading that right? Down around Wilmington here in North Carolina. So it's going to be a nice day to go to the beach here on Sunday, and don't mind if I do, actually. Wish you could join me down here. I really do. It's a really beautiful, nice area, and the people are lovely. So on Monday, the cold front approaches from the west, as we can see in a sharp, drastic change in the temperatures here. 12 degrees out in Chicago for Monday. I think Moss is doing a pretty good job. MOS, which stands for Model Output Statistics. This is what's forecasting these temperatures, by the way. These aren't set in stone. These are just a model forecast. But anyway, the coldest air is going to be over Chicago, and we can see the front draped across the mountains here on Monday. And on Tuesday, the highs will only be back into the 40s, and on Wednesday, back into the low 40s. So it looks like the front that's coming through after the extreme warm-up is not going to be an Arctic-type front. It's just going to be your normal average early winter December-type front, which just drops temperatures back down into the 40s and maybe even the upper 30s for the high. So the story is really warm temperatures here on Sunday as you're out doing your Christmas shopping, even as high as 70 degrees. So it's definitely not going to feel like Christmas. It's definitely not going to feel like winter or December. So definitely make sure you leave all the scarves and blankets and fireplaces and coal burning stoves, all that behind as the warm up is in store. That's the weather story from WeatherRanger.com. Be sure to visit WeatherRanger.com to see what we have to offer. Lots of good stuff on here. We have a sample membership. You get to see some of Jay Searles, who is the president and CEO of Weather Ranger. You get to see some of his forecast discussions as samples. And also check out our company vision, WeatherRanger.com, the vision. Keep it tuned right here for the latest updates on WeatherRanger.com Facebook. Have a good Wednesday night and the rest of your work week if I don't talk to you, which I might not. I'll be enjoying the warm weather, and you should be too. Get out and soak it up. I'm WeatherRanger.com meteorologist Mike Griffith. Have a good day.